Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to my 12 Days of Christmas, Day 4. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Silent Night, Deadly Night, The Initiation. Now, Silent Night, Deadly Night, The Initiation, or Part 4, is a 1990 film which runs approximately 90 minutes and is directed by, and this should sound very familiar to horror fans, Brian Yuzna. Of course, he did Beneath Still Waters, which is a film that I find incredibly underrated. He also did Beyond Reanimator, The Dentist 1 and 2, Bride of Reanimator, and Society, which is going to come to play a little bit later in my review. Now, this stars Neith Hunter as Kim Levitt. She was in Near Dark, Less Than Zero, and Fright Night Part 2, the original. This also stars Clint Howard as Ricky. He, of course, is Ron Howard's brother. He was in Apollo 13, Three from Hell, Evil Speak, and Ice Cream Man. This also stars Maud Adams as Fema. She was in Octopussy, Rollerball, and The Man with the Golden Gun. And Reggie Bannister. And yes, the Ice Cream Man himself, Reggie Bannister, is Eli. He, of course, was in Phantasm 1 through 5 and Bloody Bloody Bible Camp. This has a very, very weird premise. And I kind of realized some things while watching this film. This film would go over really, really well today during the Me Too movement, because this is basically about female empowerment. In a apartment complex, you have a reporter and her lover, who's also a reporter, who gets the better jobs, who gets paid more. She starts to hang around a bunch of women who have this weird initiation involving a slug. It's a very odd movie. This is one that has to be seen to believe, and it's very hard to explain. I kind of think they're kind of like a coven of witches, but if you really watch this film, towards the end, you can see where Brian Yuzna got a lot of his ideas for Society. With the shunting. It's just there, plain as day, and you can see what he really wanted to do. Unfortunately, the budgetary constraints pretty much ruined that for him, but what we have is a very weird movie that I actually loved the first time I saw it, because it was very different, and it wasn't really tied into the other three films. Although Clint Howard's character is Ricky. Is he the Ricky Caldwell from parts 2 or parts 1, 2, and 3? You're not really sure. But in a later movie, he actually plays Ricky in a completely different situation. So I think it's kind of neat how they kind of interwoven all these characters around. Some of the characters play the same names in different films. Like the girl from the last one. Now I can't remember her name. But she plays the exact same character, Laura, in this one as well. The main character. And Neith Hunter plays Kim. She is also in The Toy Maker, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. But I knew that they play similar characters. Like I said, this is a weird one, and this is one that I really enjoyed the first time I watched it, but kind of left me a little bit scratching my head this time. I don't know. Stay tuned for part 5, where it's definitely one of my favorites. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.